me a pencil extender. Oh my god, okay, that's too much. That's stupid. Alright, here we go. Yeah. Let's get some blood going. Trying to get to this mistake I made. I know I went too red up there. So I'm just gonna pull a little magic off right there. Push some blood up in there. I know I should probably cut this, and I don't know if anybody that's gonna probably sit here and watch me do this. If you do, you know, hats off. I don't expect anybody, so I'm really not saying a lot because it's gonna be a part that everybody flies through. So if you're hearing this, thank you for helping me get my view times a little better. Because right now, the watch time's about maybe 3 to 6 minutes on each one of my videos, which I really don't care. I would like to get a better rating so that I'm further up on the list, because right now you can scroll for miles and miles and none of my stuff's showing up. So I'm just trying to boost my channel if I can somehow. I don't understand all the algorithms and all that stuff and what I can do to help, but I think it's pretty much on, you know, everybody's saying, oh, do shorter videos and you'll boost your ratings and all this. I'm like, well, that's not why I got into this. I don't want to do short videos. I think people want to, some people, and the ones that I'm reaching are the ones that, you know, some people want to see how this comes together, you know, from beginning to end. It's like, if I do it really quick, you just see stuff form. It's like, to me, it's like, hey, wait a minute, because I watch other people and I want to know what they did, and it's like, wait a minute, come on. You know, I understand you're just building a channel and it's entertainment for people that aren't into this, you know, to watch a fast video. And I've done a couple that I've released on like Facebook or sent it to a buddy or whatever that are fast videos, and I don't know. It's not really frustrating because I'm not too worried about it. Because I'm not going to monetize or try to, that I know of, you know, things may change in the future, I don't know. But as far as I'm like, my goals right now are not to try to monetize anything, you know. If I can help out the person that created this image in this book, if I can help promote this book, which I think is one of the finest books on the market, then I just you know, I think I've done something that is worthwhile, because I know the enjoyment that I've gotten from this book. And if somebody else can get the same, you know, excitement and enjoyment out of it as I have, then that makes it worth it to me. It's just knowing that somebody else is enjoying something as much as I have, then that makes me happy. But it would be nice to, you know, have that channel at the top, you know. I know a lot of people, it's like, you know, 7 years or whatever. It's like, I don't know. All right, we don't want to go too much more bloodier than that. That's pretty bloody. So we're gonna start doing the end game now, and that's gonna be finding values. And when we're working with values, see this ivory black. This is a Derwent drawing pencil, but this is the best black there is, in my opinion, because whatever you touch with it, you better be ready to make it black, because this joker don't play. It is instant. You don't need blue to back it up. You know, sometimes you got to use the blue or something to get your black on there to show up good. This don't play. If you want something black, you use this, you better be prepared, because that's exactly what you're going to get, is a bold statement. And look at that, how much that just, pow, blue, put that black in there. Maybe even too much. But when I use my normal black, I can always know that I can go back and gray it up a little bit with some white or some other lighter grays or something. With this pencil here, it's pretty much takes over the tooth of the paper, so you want to be kind of careful. That was probably way more than I needed right there, what I just did. See, this pencil, you can go in and get some gray out of it just by being very light touch. The Derwent drawing pencil is black. It's almost as if you used a marker on it. I'll see how much it just upset this whole area. Now I got to go in and redo the values around this eye, which is awesome. It's what I kind of wanted. Start adding and pushing this eye back more. So there, that's way dark. But just let you know, normally I would do something like that. And we still got to get into this blue up here. We really haven't done what we want to do there. But I just need these values here taken care of. What I'm trying to do is push that grayscale back so that I can get my color in. And there is a chance to overwork some areas. I'm gonna try to lighten that up just a hair. And it's almost impossible. Once you've done it, you've done it. Get that pink going. Really want a more bolder looking pink. I think this will work. That joker don't play. Oh my goodness. Alright, it's just basically just needs to bring the values down to it. Yeah, you use that Derwent. Woo. This is a good lesson. I don't mind. It's a kind of a mess up, but it's okay. We'll take our eye off of it here. We'll get something else going. It is bold, no doubt about it. It is bold. I think a little bit of a lighter blue in there will help out. Something like that right there. All right, let's look at these lips and what we can do here. Kind of this eggshell. I think I'll go with the sand. Yeah. I think that's what I'm gonna do, is kind of lighten it up a little bit with the sandy color here. I'm trying to achieve a more of a, maybe like a bluish look to his lips. Take a light red. Is this magenta? Yeah. Magenta is a color that really works good. If you want a lighter red, it's almost a pink, but not quite. It's got some white mixed in with it. And going across this darker area here, I think I can pull off some darker lip color there. Yeah. I think I'm cool with that right there. Reestablish my pencils here and get my main set. I keep this as it's like my main colors minus this one, but these are like the main colors that I've used so far. It's not that many, and I just keep them off to the side. That's like my main go-to. If I need yellow or blue or red, that's my go-to over there. And kind of debating on where I go next. I'm thinking I want to start maybe pulling some white into this beard and start highlighting some stuff, and we can always push this back if we go too far. And I'm gonna start by establishing a little bit of a white line on the lips. I went ahead and just wipe that off, but kind of nip the end of it just a little bit so I don't crumble it too much. You see that? So I'm gonna start picking up some of these areas that I want. And I want to be conscious of the red that's in there, because I don't want pink showing up too much. So I'm going to start hitting some of these hairs here. Not making any really definite lines, just indications of something's going this way and something's overlapping a little bit here or there. You can even pull some down and up and over everything. Draw through the black. And keep that spinning around as you're going, because you're kind of redefining some stuff. Because you got all that the sand and the blood and the gold or whatever, but some of these are just kind of a blurry sitting there, nothing really showing up good. And this kind of just glazes, gives it something else, another layer, if you will. You can go all kinds of directions with it. And some of it's broken free and it's not really into that blood and stuff. I think it does a lot for your image if you can just keep it sharp and try not to break it. I think when people are doing like hair on women and stuff, they call it the flyaways. They're doing these flyaways. It's kind of what we're doing here. There's going to be some flyaways. Now, I don't want every one of the flyaways to be white, So what I'll do is I'll come back and redefine some of these that are white. With that sand or with the yellow or something, and just kind of giving, we don't want, there we go. We're just pulling some across all this stuff, and there's nothing artsy going on here. We're just putting some lines and some squiggly marks and stuff, and that probably got too crazy right there, but happens. Just something random. Kind of think of this shape here. And you got something that'll fly away from it. Yeah. You do something like that right there, you know. Remember we put this black over in this corner over here? We can get into that. We want something to fly away. We haven't done our background yet, but we can always come back and do some more of these flyaway looks. Even on here, this is kind of in the shadows or in the fog back there, so you don't want too many. I don't want to do too much, but we want something, just something. Your mind's eye will take care of it. We're pushing some of that red that we did everywhere. I'm gonna push some of that back more into the where the skin is up in there. So maybe you can throw something across its lip and get some nose hairs. All right, we don't want to get too much, too crazy. We're not gonna worry about up here. You know, we'll do like maybe some flyaways and stuff. Let's see if we can pull some over this right here. Maybe not. He's well groomed from here to there. There we go. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm for it. I'm for it. It's cool. Man, this thing's leaning bad. There we go. All right, we pushed a lot of that back. See, pushing and pulling. We pulled the hairs out, and it pushed everything else back some. The eyes, same thing. We gave it a little bit more definition into the eyes. We put those big old dark spots, but by doing that, we really set the eyes back into the skull more and push that back, and that's what we kind of wanted to do. Now, I'm thinking that this is so close to being finished. Basically, I'm just going to play around with this dark in some of these areas here and redefine some of my shadows and stuff. And you can even pull this in here like this and go ahead and reset some stuff, because you put some extra hairs in there. Why not go ahead and put a little extra shadows and stuff, and it can make some more squiggly stuff going on in that beard and push some of that further back. And bring some of the white hairs out more. See what I did? I just went across there, how much more it defines it. And you gotta just be careful with this pencil and just barely touch it if you're using this black. Any black will do. I like playing with this because it's a pencil that kind of amazes me, the way it works and what it can do. So I'm always, you know, I'm the kid that always played in the fire, played with matches, things like that. You know, it'll burn you, but it's so much fun doing it. So there we go. Let's go under this kind of thing. I probably want to put a little bit more blood out here. Now, doing grayscale, if you look at, if you look at this, you can say that there's really not much to do out here. I mean, it looks metallic already, right? I mean, we can come in and add some more highlights. You know, we can do some stuff. There's not a lot to be gained. I think we've done enough as far as this, that there's not much to do. And if you're one of those that has to like color every inch of your page, then you know, you can come in with something. This is what a cool gray right here. You know, you can come in and just go in with some cool gray, but you're I don't know. I understand if you almost have to. I don't, because I've done this picture like 4 times and I've already done all this metal, and it's not really what I wanted as far as this instruction goes on what I do. But this here is pretty much just follow the grayscale and you'll be fine kind of thing. Knock it out if that's what you need to do. But I am not going to do that. I am going to do the background now. And I kind of want I want two colors. I want green number one. I want that because I'm going back to my color wheel. The background image a lot of times helps boost the foreground. And so with this green and red being the opposite color on the color wheel, these right here will work together. It's kind of why Christmas colors are green and red. So I'm just going to get a green. I do not care too much about which one I get. It's not going to be the neon. And I'm just basically kind of, ooh, I like turquoise. Is it turquoise? Quad. I'm going to play with that a little bit. And green. And I got sand. I know there's going to be some areas that are sand. And in fact, I'm probably going to start out with that sand color, because a lot of this stuff is in the background is it's like linens and maybe a tint or something. We don't know what it is, so we can just do something, right? We don't have to. The main thing we're doing this background for is to get some green in there. And we're going to do that right over here. I'm just going to lightly come in with this green. I'm way off the page, aren't I? I guess it would have took that. I'm not trying to really make it a definitive color, you know. I'm not trying to texture it out or anything too much. This is so bright right here, I'm just going to glaze back over it and then come in with yellow probably and highlight it with yellow. And then that turquoise is also going to help out the yellow and the turquoise. So we're just using this green because we got so much red in this image. I think a little bit of green will do us good. Yeah, something back there, you know? I don't know what it is. Something. So we're going to take our yellow, kind of highlight that area right there. Who knows what it is? It's something. Don't know what. Let's take that aqua looking yellow, blue, just to give it something else back there. If it doesn't make any orange that we may have missed stand out too much. Maybe stand in front of a waterfall or something, I don't know. like that color in there. The yellow. A little more green. Oh, I think I'm missing a thing with all my colors because there should be like a box with more greens in it. I thought. The prism color has a lot more. Oh, it's probably under here. Hello. Oh, there we go. Grass. That'll work. I think that kind of pulls this and puts something out there. That's cool. We'll go with it. Something's going on back there. Who knows? Oh, that. This is at a point where we can call this done if we wanted to, or we can just keep on going. You could come in with your dark brown and continue pushing and pulling, and that's kind of the end game now we're in. So let's look at this. Let's decide. We got that really dark eye. I think we could probably, this area right here needs some love. If I was to give it somewhere, I would say that this area really needs it. And I could come in here with this dark brown and give it something here. Darken this up a little bit. Darken this up right here. Kind of glaze over all this. Kind of need to be pushed back because it looks like it's right up there with your nose, you know. You want to push back a little bit into the page. So there's that. Oh, there's my 30-minute alarm. Alright, this is the end game. We are going to do some in-game stuff. And it's basically pushing and pulling. Kind of changing our direction. Maybe we got too dark in some areas, or we got too light in some areas. We want to push. We want to base a dark area, like right over here. This is a dark area. So I want to kind of let it be defined, because these are my light areas. And those light areas aren't any good if you don't have something to reference, like a dark, you know, somewhere. And this nose is up, but it's broken, so I'm probably gonna bring more of this blood into it. Just to give it something there. It needs a little bloodier in this area. And I'll whack it one more time. Yeah. Need some sand right here. Kind of pick that up a little. Be careful of that puppy. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Any flesh tones we probably need are right here. Just a few more. Kind of blending it into that blood a little bit. Knocking back some of the circles that we made. Start brightening this up a little bit. We can do some, let's do a little brightness right there. Booyah. Pushing and pulling, pushing and pulling. That's what we're doing. Pull all this up. Yeah, this spot needed this. Yeah. This spot needs it too. What you can start doing that, I'm starting to apply more pressure because we've been good to the tooth of this paper up until this point. Now we're gonna start really hammering it and treating it really bad, pushing some darks and picking up some lights and burnishing some areas into the other areas. So we can go kind of dark right through there. A little darker, there we go. Come over here and darken this up. Darken under there. Take this line right here and split it up. I think where that white would work out good is in some of these areas. Get it sharp. And his eyebrows need a little love. I'm just gonna kind of knock that tip off there if I can. There it goes. So see how I knocked my tip off? I don't know if you can see it there, but because otherwise it's gonna crumble, and I don't want to see that snap and then me fall over because I'm gonna put some pressure into these areas here. Oh, there it went. Get that off there. Yeah, we can do that. So, Pushing and pulling, pushing and pulling. I always want to try to pull off like a bloodshot eye or something like that. I've never really tried it. I always wanted to. I just don't know how to approach it properly. Like, should I back it up a little brown first, or? Go away. Here. Redefine that. That was pretty good. I think I'm going to call this done. Look at that long hair. But if you do this image and you can just play with it, push and pull, push and pull. So thank you very much for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed this. I hope that you've taken something from it and have fun with it, you know. Go out and do your own style and have some fun with life. Pow. Get crazy. This is where I always mess up. Get a white pencil in my hand. Look out. Totally missed this area. This is getting up into that light up here. This is something you can sit and do for, you know, if you just dedicate. So, okay, I'm gonna sit here for an hour and just push and pull some stuff around. And you will see the benefits. You can, like, right here, do a little circle. Right here, do a circle. You know, you can find some of these areas and do some of this stuff, and it's fun. Do some crazy stuff if you want. Once you've set your values up and got them pretty good, then you can get away with anything, you know. Let me push this ear back some more. Get out there. Come on, buddy, get back there. I'm right-handed, so the left ear always gets neglected. We'll push him back some. Let's just push this whole ear back. Get out of here. And we need to push this back a little bit too. Just along this edge. Something like that. Cool. Oh, this is kind of bold. Yeah, push that back there a little further. Yeah, I like that. All right. This is finished. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's not finished yet. Boom. There we go. Now it's finished. Ooh, have a wonderful day.